Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Can everybody hear me? All right. So I want to welcome everybody here. This is our 8th year of actually doing this for all of you. It started out as kind of a little bit of a fever dream idea, but we made it into this little engine that could. So we're so excited that you all braved the cold and came out here. This is one of the many events that happen at Muscoot Farm. We're open 362 days a year, and we're so happy to see all of you come out on even the coldest of days. So I have some amazing guests behind me today, and you're going to hear me talk enough today. So without further ado, it is my honor to invite up here our county executive, Mr. Ken Jenkins. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. And it is an honor and a privilege to be here, even on a nice, cool day here at Muscoot Farm, Alfred B. Del Bello Muscoot Farm, to be with Cluxatawney Henrietta, and to see everybody else here. And we got this great upgrade. It's like let me upgrade you here. So it's fantastic, Jonathan, and everything that's going on. Muscoot Farm is really popular and busy year round, those 362 days a year. But Groundhog Day has become something very special here, and that's thanks to Henrietta, right? Getting ready to make her special appearance, right? She put Westchester County on the map because of the unique way that we communicate and commemorate Groundhog Day. So I'm excited to be here again to see if we're going to have an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter. All right. Muscoot Farm continues to be a wonderful place for families to visit, featuring things like pigs, donkeys, goats, cows, and of course chickens, and much, much more. There's year-round programming. Right now it's maple sugaring season, and summer camp registration is right around the corner. So always thank you to the entire Muscoot Farm team, but especially our farm director and endeavor protector, Jonathan Benjamin, for keeping the tradition alive from the fever dream, our director of conservation, who we're going to hear from in just a second, Jason Klein, and certainly to our legislator, Erica Lang Pierce. Come on and give it up for legislator Erica Lang Pierce. We always want to continue to recognize and celebrate the commissioners of the nationally accredited and award-winning park system for everything they do, parks, recreation, and conservation, and offering events like this to residents and visitors. So thank you to Commissioner Kathy O'Connor, First Deputy Commissioner Peter Tartaglia, and Deputy Commissioner William Bland. Let's give them all a round of applause. They're not here because they didn't know whether they were going to be on Team Spring or Team Winter, right? And with that, let me pass over to our Director of Conservation, Jason Klein. Jason.
Thank you, County. Thank you, County Executive. I'm Jason Klein, Director of Conservation for Westchester County Department of Parks, Recreation, and Conservation. And on behalf of our Commissioner, Kathy O'Connor, I'd like to welcome you to Muscoot Farm as we celebrate another Groundhog Day here at Muscoot. And we appreciate your support of Cluxatawney. Muscoot's spin on Groundhog Day is really one of the most special days for us. We get to see this, and just as County Executive Jenkins mentioned, with all the snow recently, I would imagine that many would like to see an early spring. Personally, I'm Team Winter, so I love it when it looks like this. It's just so pretty around here. And again, only a few more minutes until Cluxatawney makes her prediction. I also want to take a moment to thank the Friends of Muscoot Farm because we can only do so much. It's really to have the extra support of the Friends group really brings this place alive and allows us to do more than we would have otherwise been able to. So thank you for your ongoing support from the Friends. And thank you to everyone here for coming out again today. The farm has something for everyone, whether it's animals, programming, special events like today. As you know, I don't have to tell you, it's a great family destination. We'd also like to thank the Board of Legislators, and the county executive for all of the support that we from Parks see here. Also, again, thank you to Jonathan for everything he does. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Legislator Pierce.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. First off, who here believes that Muscoot Farm is the happiest place in the world? Yeah! And I do want to say that it is possible to love all this snow and enjoy the snow. Who's been sledding here? Anybody been sledding in the snow? Yeah, actually. And still think, spring would be lovely. So I think it's possible to support both, and I just really want to say that Cluxatawney Henrietta, she is a strong female chicken. She is not afraid of her own shadow, and she is ready to do what is necessary to keep this tradition alive. I absolutely adore Muscoot Farm. My kids went to camp here. In fact, my daughter even worked at camp here. As mentioned, registration is coming up on February 11th. Camp fills up like a heartbeat. In my day, we stood in our cars in the dark on the road for the morning of registration until the gates open. Now it's all online. You don't have to do that anymore. But don't miss the opportunity. It is such a magical place for kids to spend their summer. And with that, and another round of applause for all the fantastic staff that make this place what it is, I turn it back to Jonathan, and we see what Henrietta has in store for all of us. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, perfect. So I want to give you all a round of applause for braving the winter and coming out here today. So thank you so much for that. I want to give everybody back here and the people who couldn't be here another round of applause just because. All right, and as it mentioned, we have a lot of our staff here, and this place is very dynamic, and it takes everybody to be here. So thank you to our staff, and even we have our BOCES students that are in some of them here today too. So big thank you to them for helping out as well. So you all didn't come to see me. I know. This morning when I went to go get Cluxatawney out of the coop, she left me her chicken scratch, if you will. So luckily, I'm very fluent in chicken scratch over the years.
And a critical skill for
yes, absolutely.
Floor manager of Muscoot Farm,
yes,
right?
It's on my LinkedIn. I can read chicken scratch. So I had to put it in the computer, and I will tell you now what she had to say. So this is directly from Cluxatawney. So welcome to Muscoot Farm. Don't see that. Both friends old and new. Before we get started, let me introduce myself and explain what I do. I'm Cluxatawney Henrietta, the hen with flair, the world's only weather-predicting chicken extraordinaire. Every February 2nd, people come to ask, more winter or early spring, forecasting the weather is no easy task. So I talked to the animals, and here's what they said. This winter has been cold, the donkeys brayed from their shed. The goats made snow angels, the horses said wee. The sheep looked like giant snowballs walking past me. The pigs did some sledding, and they let out a squeal. The cows huddled together and said, this weather's no big deal. Even the cats, though they tried to act tough, snuck out for one step and then said, nope, that's enough. Through snowstorms and cold, when the mornings were gray, the farm staff showed up at the start of each day. With boots laced up tight and scarves wrapped just right, they fed us and checked us from morning till night. They hauled hay and water, they mucked and they swept. They watched over everyone while most folks still slept. So if we're all healthy and cozy and well, it's thanks to the people who take care of us so well. And it's not just the farm. There are helpers galore who love Muscoot deeply and always do more. Westchester County stands proud by our side, keeping this farm strong with care and with pride. The Friends of Muscoot jump in, lend a hand, with programs and projects and plans oh so grand. Together they help this farm grow and stay true, so Muscoot can welcome chickens like me and folks like you. So hear my decree, let it echo this way. The snow had its moment, but spring's on its way. The groundhog is fine. He's doing just great, but I think it's time we update the date. From this Cluck-worthy moment, let's all proudly say it's no longer Groundhog Day, it's Henrietta Day. An early spring's coming. I've made it quite clear. Signed, sealed, and predicted by your favorite hen here. So let's check to make sure this is official. So for those of you who are new to this, if she has laid an egg for us, then it will be in early spring. So sometimes we just have to check, okay? All right. Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Here's the moment.
An early spring from
Henrietta.
Yay! Yay, Henrietta! Oh my gosh.
So, is there any?
Do you want to speak?
Sure.
Maybe she wants to speak.
She might want to speak. I just want to say again, thank you so much for coming out. And now you can come up and meet Henrietta. And there's food back there, and just enjoy the day. Thanks so much for coming out.
All right.